Hi everyone. What I'm doing today is making a box for my water bucket. And keep the hot water hotter longer. It's just an experiment, just to see how well it works. I'll let you know how the progress goes. Well, I got all the sides on it, and it's gonna basically I'm using this for it's for my water bucket on my machine. And in the wintertime, you can get warm water in the morning, and by 11 o'clock, it's pretty cold. And then by the time you get off work, it's cold water. You don't want to be putting your hands in it. So this is my the assembly step of what I'm making, and I used the staples. The staples didn't want to hold very well, so I just screwed it back together. And so far, this is it. All right, here's the other steps I did. You can see I got my bucket in there with some weight, steel weights in the bottom to add some weight. And what I did was, at the bottom of this box, I put some screws up through there, but only made them come through the bottom of the box about a half an inch. And then they're still sticking out of the bottom, so I had to raise it up off of the screw heads on these blocks here. I put a bucket in a garbage bag, put it down in the middle of the box, and put spray foam in the middle, or around, on the bottom. Then I put the weights on it, and I put the spray foam all around the outside of the bucket. That was only one can, so I have 2 more cans. I'm going to spray it. And the weights in the bucket will hold it down as the foam expands to keep it in place. And I'll show you after I get 2 more cans in there. Well, it's the next day. It got up here pretty far. It didn't. The 2 cans that I put in there, I still got 2 more. I got 2 more cans. I think 1 can is going to do it, because this is a different spray foam, and I think it works a lot better. Well, here I am. I got the bucket out, and it's you can see I actually cut it out because it was kind of hard to get out around the top because the foam expanded into between the ridges. And I'm going to work on the top now, and I'll show you after I put the top on and everything, and we'll see how it looks. Next step, I took the piece of sponge and I traced around the top of the bucket, and I cut it out, and this is what I got. A giant sponge cookie. Now, so I'm going to take some plastic sheeting, and I'm going to wrap it in it. I'll screw it down to the lid, so when you close the lid, it goes down slightly inside the bucket, so it makes a seal. Alright, here we go. I got my hot water, and in my bucket I got the lid all fixed on there with sponge in a plastic bag, and it's the best with what I had with scrap wood, screws and stuff like that, some hinges. So in the wintertime, we'll just see if it keeps my water warmer longer. You put it in there, push it down into place, little spot for the handle, and you close the lid. That seals up around the lid. So it's now 5:54 in the morning, and we'll see what it is, at around 11 o'clock. We'll see what happens. See how warm it is, see if it, stays warmer a lot longer than I thought it would. We'll give it a shot. It's 12:12 in the afternoon, and I put my hand in here a little while ago, and it's still almost as hot as it was when I put it in here. It works really well. And Tracy wants one. She even put her hand in there. I was like, that's a pretty darn good idea. It's still freaking really warm, almost hot. Almost the same temperature I put it in that bucket. Works really cool. Well, it's 3:26, and this water is still very, very warm. Yeah, that's impressive. Very impressive. Might be on to. I didn't want to turn on all the lights I just turned on the lights by my machine, and we're going to check its PM, and we're going to see what the water's like now. Still warm. That's pretty good. You got condensation up there still. Wow. We'll see what it's like in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning. Boston's going to be my tester.
7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm the tester, and I'm going to come here and see how warm.
Is it still warm?
You would not believe that this water is still warm. You would not believe it. This water is still warm. Listen.
Let's check it out. It is. It's still warm. That's.
But wait. Who's to say that this guy did not refill it? I don't think he did. But this water is still warm.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Awesome.
This guy's just the creator of all things.
No. God is.